and Hardy on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Let's go. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We are Toucher and Hardy, Town Fair Tire Studios. Bittersweet show today. As you've probably seen, as it's been on the front of every major news publication, been running 24 hours a day on CNN and Fox News, especially Fox News, because one of their own. It's gotten a big promotion. So what happened is on WROR, which is a light rock station, there, Bob Bronson, my friend who I'm playing golf with today, 18 holes.
He's coming to your club?
No, I'm going to his club.
I thought maybe
his Bob Bronson's in a club.
He was going to treat you or something. I don't know.
Well, why would he treat me? He's the one retiring. I got to treat him.
He's got one of those social memberships over at Sassafras Pass.
Just like Johnny.
So he's allowed to play once a month on a weekday.
That would be perfect for me. And so,
not cheap.
So our boy Adam 12.
Yes.
Has been given the opportunity to take Bob's place on that morning show. Because the way the station operates is they shuffle deck chairs. They say, we have a amount of people. Now, we can only fire so many of them. And the ones that are left over will scatter into different jobs.
That's how I got this job.
Well, no, in fairness...
are we doing the nothing but the unvarnished truth this morning?
Oh.
I would have been here even earlier. This is great.
No, they do love Adam. And Adam and I have talked about that. They love Adam. Adam is obviously very talented.
Thank you.
And Adam has got an opportunity to, number one, make more money. And number two, do what he loves, which is hosting on the radio and talking on the radio. So it's a great opportunity for Adam to get back to that. And who are we to stand in his way? You know, when John wanted the play-by-play at the Celtics, you have to say, absolutely, go chase your dream. So Adam, this is Adam's last day on the show, which everyone might as well just get on now and start saying how it's the end. Because Lord knows I've never hosted a show with anyone else. As producer or as anyone else anywhere else. It's a very daunting task. I don't know how I'll ever survive. But Adam has been a very good producer.
Thank you.
And obviously he's a very good friend of Hardy and mine for many years. 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, last week was 20 years I've been on the radio in Boston. I didn't even realize it. But I've been officially on the air in Boston for over 20 years, which means you two have been on the air in Boston for longer than that.
Yeah. Hardy came here in 2005, I think, and a year earlier than you, right?
Yeah, late 04, early 05.
That's right, yeah.
All right, so you're about 21 and a half. And Adam, when did you get here?
So I left. I started here in 97, left briefly to go to New Mexico, and then came back in 2003, and that's when I started.
So 2003, you've
BCN.
got 23 years.
Yeah.
So if you add it all up, there's almost 70 years of Boston radio in this room.
It's a lot.
And then John has been a tertiary part of here and there.
Just scattered about.
John signed on WBZ back in 1924, I think it was.
Yes.
Well, he worked for the Woo Woo Kid.
Arnie Ginsberg, that's right.
That's me and Arnie were buds.
He was an intern.
Yeah, he did the Woo Woo Kids Magical Big Band Hour.
Me and the Maynard in the morning show. That's what I did.
So Adam has spurned us. No, Adam is look. That Bob retired. Bob was 65. I'm playing golf with Bob today. I've developed a friendship with Bob, and believe me, it's good Bob retired. All he did was worry. So let Bob retire.
Bob called me yesterday, reached out to congratulate me.
Yeah,
Very
Bob-
classy.
nice.
Very classy.
Yeah, Bob. I was talking to someone else via text that I was in a conversation with, and then Bob barreled in, started talking about you, because I kept it a secret, Adam.
I appreciate
as
that.
I was told. I did keep it a secret. Everyone can trust me with secrets.
Oh.
Newsflash.
What about when John told you had diarrhea?
Yeah, you kept that a secret for about 8 seconds.
Did I say yesterday when we replayed the fart doctor that John went back downstairs to take a dump? I kept that to myself.
I had a lot of diarrhea.
I saw him go downstairs to go potty, and I saw him do the walk of shame that he does, where he walks very upright.
Yeah.
Rangus.
Yeah, he keeps his shoulders back and his head held high in a defiant pose, even though he's off to do something shameful.
You're joking, and he might not even know he does it, but he does it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
You have a dump walk, and it's not like, and it's not holding your cheeks together like going ooh, ooh, ooh. It's like a defiant, like upright.
I'm just going for a walk.
Yeah. Look, I'm an alpha. Oh, this is good news. Let's take Blind Scott.
Oh, good. All right.
No, I like this. Blind Scott, hello.
Oh, hey, Fred. So, like, I'm going to try to just talk normal on this call. So, like, I'm caught off guard by this because I'm actually a big fan of Adam. I like Adam the most out of everybody.
Wow,
so I'm going to follow. Yeah, so I'm going to follow Adam over to the new show, but it's going to be difficult because it plays music. So I'm going to tune into Adam when he's on the air for all 3 hours and use you guys as like backup when it goes to commercials because I think Adam's better at radio than you guys. And like I also think that Adam was being underpaid on the show and he was made the show into what it was right now. Like I mean, I think Fred's a radio star. So Fred like says everything, you know, but Adam's the genius of radio. Like I almost thought Adam owned that 92.9 radio station. So I've been very careful not to Google Adam's name or try to find anything about him because I like Adam so much. Adam's like one of the best guys in the world I've ever met. And I've picked up some cadences on the air about Adam that just shows that his moral beliefs are like really good. Like Adam has like one of the best rounded personalities out of anybody I've ever met in radio. And I call into like radios on every iHeart radio station, every network, dude. Some of these guys are just terrible human beings. They don't care about people.
Blind Scott, Adam can't wait.
Very excited.
Adam has told me, and you know what? You have our permission to follow Adam over to WROR. And
one other thing too, because Adam was keeping Nick from beating the crap out of me. Nick beat the crap out of me for years when I called in, and Adam like adjusted Nick to like me more. So it was good because Adam changed the group to
That's
like
right.
me a
I
little
brought
bit better.
Nick to heel.
That absolutely happened.
Yes.
Well, Blind Scott, listen. You go. We'll let you
No,
free.
I'm going to be in the studio, Fred. I'll be in Adam's studio, and I'm going to come to you, and I'm going to be right in your face, Fred. And I'm going to see, Fred, you're my competition now, Fred. We're going to come for you in the ratings book, Fred. We're coming for you.
There's no need for you to be hey, Blind Scott.
Yeah.
I'm letting you go to Adam. Please go to Adam, but there's no need to be angry at me. I'm letting you go.
No, yeah, but can I come back once in a while?
Once in a while.
Yeah.
Once in a while, but Adam will have an email address, and you can feel free to email him at will.
But I think once LBF gets the full Blind Scott experience, she's going to be reluctant to let you go.
But Blind Scott, don't let that deter you.
Yeah, Bob Bronson was pretty cool. Like, I was about to call Bob anyways. Like, I told Adam I was done calling the show. I was going to call Bob Bronson.
Okay, but Blind Scott, let's just, it's too long now, but let me, radio, so I'm not cutting you off too quickly.
Yeah.
Why don't you go? I'm letting you free. Go.
I'm shaking now. I'm so excited. I'm shaking. Like,
okay, starting Monday, Adam, what's your email address over there?
It's the same as this
I have
one,
it already.
Okay, just you email Adam. You listen to Adam. You call Adam.
And you can still call
about
Bob
the
Bronson.
producer?
Fred is going to give you his cell phone number, so you can call Bob anyway.
What if we run into like a George producer situation over there and the guy puts up a wall and makes me go crazy and I freak out and have a breakdown, Like
the kid over there is a good kid.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bob's number is 603.
I like Bob,
36.
too. I like Bob, too.
All right, very good. Thank you, Blind Scott.
Thanks, Fred. I love you, man. I thank you, Fred.
All right, we'll miss you, buddy. But go to Adam's show.
I'll be over there. I'll be in the studio. I'll wave to you.
Yeah. They'll let you right in. All right, thank you, Blind Scott. There you go.
Yeah, Adam, you're the nicest guy he's ever met.
That's it was very flattering, and things got a little.
So you have a
Elliott
listener
for a minute there, but we were able to reel him back in.
You now got a listener.
Yeah, I got one
for sure.
It's good.
Like locked in.
P1.
Oh. I mean, it's bittersweet because I did enjoy getting constantly emailed and having him on hold the whole show, but now he's moving to your show
for 3 days. He'll be back.
Oh, Adam, I don't think so.
No, we'll see.
He seems to get a little obsessive because he didn't start doing this show until like 2 years ago.
True. Ooh, which is roughly when I started. I wonder if there's a line to be drawn there.
Oh, God.
Connection to be made.
I hope not. I hope not. That would be bad news. But, yes, Adam has gotten his pictures taken. He strangely dressed as nice as LBF did, which was no one took that picture to be very formal. But there you go. The two of you are off to make your own way.
What is that station officially in terms of a format? Fred called it light rock, but it is what?
I mean, it's classic hits. It's
light rock. It's light rock. I mean,
no, it doesn't report as light rock, though.
Does anything report as light rock?
I don't know. I don't know that it reports anything. I don't think you report unless you're a current-based radio station. So if you're a gold-based format like a light rock or a classic hits or a classic rock, you don't report your playlist.
Gotcha.
Well, it would be something that could be played in like a dentist office. I mean, which is something that they'd want.
Right. It's a listen at work station.
Right. Yeah.
That's one of the positioners.
Yeah, so it's like supposed to be like easy kind of,
classic hits.
Hits, stuff that you know. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like that. That's light rock. I don't know that's what they used to call it. I don't know what the hell they'd call it now. I mean, you're not playing Minor Threat. I mean, no. So there you go. He will be over there. How many songs an hour?
I don't know.
Play as many as you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Especially when you first start. No, Adam's smart. No, Adam's smart.
Or none.
Yeah. No, Adam's very smart. He's not going to start going crazy over there. He'll play the songs. He's not burning it down and going, me.
No, he's got the sports in his DNA now. Why didn't he just go over there and
me and LBF talking sports for 4 hours.
Take a morning show that's traditionally forever been mostly about the music, and then just
say nah.
No, in all seriousness, Adam, I know this is not your inclination. I would try not to alienate the current audience.
That's not how I've been able to last for 30 years.
I know that people love you and that they'll listen to you no matter what, and they'll follow you anywhere. But my encouragement would be not to alienate the current audience. That would be my first mode of business.
But why?
This is a good question. Chris, go ahead.
Hey, so it sounds like we lost fake Blind Scott. Or we lost Blind Scott, but okay, good. I want to make sure I got that. So we lost Blind Scott, but we're keeping fake Blind Scott, right? This is my favorite caller since Jim Irsay.
Oh, I love fake Blind Scott. Absolutely.
Blind Scott.
No,
he's loyal.
Adam cannot have him. Adam has no room for him. His audience wouldn't get it.
Wait, are we losing Adam 12 too?
Huh?
I just got in the car. We're losing 12
Oh, yeah.
too?
I like that.
First things first.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Well played.
Thank you, Chris. Ned, go ahead.
So, how long before Adam kills ROR?
2 years?
2 years.
Well, that's
usually the average, right?
Part of the reason I'm leaving here now on my own volition so that my friends here can continue to work and I don't kill this radio station.
So we sent him to eliminate the competition.
That's right.
But in all seriousness, Adam, good luck.
Thank you, Ned. I appreciate that. Cheers.
There you go. There you have it.
Cheers.
And, it's the kind of repartee you're going to get over there.
I know. It's the worst. Slanja. Shut up. Can
you got
leave now?
Slanja in your backyard down there in Canton. You must hear that plenty.
But you'll be happy to know that Rick, during my meeting with him, said, Adam was overqualified for the job.
Oh, well, that was a nice thing for Rick to say.
Yeah, but also...
No, what I got from Rick mostly was, what are you going to do? I said, I don't know, Rick. What are you going to do? That is the literal question I have for you.
Did you get an answer?
Losing our producer? No.
Well, good.
What are you going to do? No, that's the question I'm asking.
Isn't that
you,
your
sir.
job?
Yes, literally. What are you going to do?
Well, we'll be fine. We have very competent people in place, and there's an idea to bring someone in, and we'll be good. We will be good. And Adam's still going to help on the show.
Yeah. Keep me on the Slack channel, please.
Yeah, he's going to still help with that Slack channel. He'll still give us the list and things of that nature, so we will have that. Because if he wasn't going to host another morning show, I was like, I'll pay you to, like, not a ton of money, but I'll pay you to, stay on the Slack channel and keep giving ideas just so there's not a big brain drain. And he said, no, I'll do it anyway.
Yeah.
So I said, good. Because there's not a lot of time to fill. I'm not being sarcastic.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of time to fill. You don't have to talk for a long time on the other station. It's more of a vibe.
Well, I mean, we talked too. I mean, I've always done that, even before I worked on the show.
Right.
You and I would talk about the show and talk about ideas and things.
But I say this to make it clear that it's not like Adam's leaving the show because he, let's just get out of the way, because he can't stand working with me. Because that's obviously what happens whenever anything happens. And then even when people stay here, it's because they're afraid to leave.
Right.
Like, if you leave at your own peril. Dan, go ahead.
This is going to cost the station more money because you're going to have to get a producer and a janitor. Who's going to pick up the trash and separate the recyclables?
Right.
He only picks up trash outside.
Yep.
That's a big thing about him. He just says, he goes, let the workers do it here. He goes, let the janitor do it. He actually just drops glasses on the floor and says, clean it up. Outside is when he gets very anal about those kinds of things. Well, Adam, we have a celebration for you coming up at 8 o'clock.
I'm excited and terrified.
Well, you should be terrified. It's just awful.
Yeah.
It's going to really ruin your life. And so, but we will be okay. We will be fine. We'll miss Adam, obviously, but he will still be in the building. Our good friend Adam, who we've known I've known for 20 years. And Hardy's known for 21 years.
Yeah, my first friend here in Boston.
Yeah.
So it was fun while we could work together.
It really was.
And, you're always welcome back.
Thank you.
When that inevitably fails down the hall.
Or when I can string together a Bon Jovi song and a Madonna song and a Clash song, I can pop in here and do a segment.
Oh, what is it? Is it When You Stand By Your Man? Is that the Clash song that they
Probably,
play?
yeah.
Okay.
Train of Vain, yeah.
Train of Vain,
If they even do. I gotta take a look at it.
Or it might be Rock the Casbah.
And then start changing it. That would actually make more sense, right?
I like that song.
Yeah,
Everyone
I do too.
hates combat rock. I don't hate it.
No.
All right. Very good. Well, so Adam is leaving, but it's for a job in the building where he gets more money and he gets to talk. And who are we to tell him not to do it? I mean, he's our friend. We want him to get opportunities and make more money just like everyone else. So go run around online and say everything but that.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, because that's what is always fun. All the experts online just creating narratives. And if that's true, then this is true. And if this is true, and that's true.
As we've learned, no one talks more about radio than the people that hate it.
Right, exactly.
Oh, my God. I saw a couple of the comments when I saw the story post. I'm like, see what people have to say. And the assumptions and the people, speaking as though they had actual knowledge of the situation, the people, and what's going to happen next as a result were a couple of them were laughable.
Yeah,
you're like, well, obviously, what's going to happen here.
Well, can you give me an example?
It was stuff like, well, I think the word groomed was used in one of it. Well, Nick Gemelli has been groomed for a larger role for a long time now, and now he's going to, slide into that unless something, it could be management or something.
Sure,
where that's going to slide over. I'm like, I thought it was just funny that people knew exactly what was going to happen, what was going to happen as a result. Because, Fred, I am not saying this, to put on, any kind of a show. You and I have no idea, exactly. We have some ideas, and we know we're going to be fine, and the show is, will be healthy. But to say that there is a plan in place from the jump and what is obviously going to happen, that does not exist.
No, but they're trying to finagle something that will be good.
Oh, I think it's going to be good, yeah.
But we'll see what goes on. I had to text Nick, and I'm like, Nick, don't you worry. I had to text him.
Yeah.
I had to text Nick, and I'm like, we made a puppet out of you.
Right.
Because I know Nick
counts for something.
I know Nick, he gets all worried. He was wandering around, so I had to text him on my way out the other day. I'm like, just don't worry. You're fine. He was like, He goes, you know me too well. And I go, okay.
Sorry, I'm getting what is now my daily my daily phone call from my son. Only when I'm on the air. So let me go return this.
God. All right, we'll be back in just a moment with what happened last night.
Did you catch a game last night?
What happened last night's brought to you by Leonard Hair Transplant Associates. Where hair doesn't have to be a game of what happened, so change your lettuce and change your life with Dr. Matthew Lopresti at 1-800-GET-HAIR. Hardy, I have a question. If it's the first time you've played golf, in say 10 months, does it even do you any good to hit balls, or you just go out naked? You just go out fresh?
Not only do I think it's fine to go out fresh, I think you're probably going to play really well. I think a lot of times that happens. You go out there, you're not over-swinging, you're not overthinking, you're completely
relaxed because you don't expect much of yourself.
Right. And it becomes a very Zen-like experience. You just go out there and
if it does become a Zen-like experience, then maybe I'll start playing more golf.
Yeah.
I'd like that.
Go out there and grind and practice and hit balls. No, just go play. You're an athlete. Go out there and do athletic things.
I am an athlete.
Yes. You're also a lover of athletics, Fred. And to that end, I thought on this day of transition and change on the Toucher and a Hardy show with Adam 12 having his last day here, I thought since, Fred, you were personally engaged with this Red Sox game yesterday, I thought it might be fun if you led us through what happened with the game. And whatever you make mention of, I'll jump right in and we can share actual sound and highlights from the game. But why don't you tell us the story of the Red Sox wrapping up their 3-game set with the Braves, the rubber match, so to speak.
Yep.
A little getaway day action for a 4 o'clock start. Fred, what happened last night?
Okay, 4:10. Odd time to get the game started. The person I was going with was late to my house. They arrived at 4:10.
That's a problem.
So I get there the top of the third, but I've missed nothing.
Correct.
Right. Chris Sale is pitching still, as is Tolley. So we are now settled in. So Atlanta, top of the fourth, little small ball.
Oh, okay. I can do this.
Ground ball, that got him. Goes right to Sogard. He barehand throws and offline as the run scores. Off the ricochet of Peyton Tolley, and Atlanta on the board 1-0. Hit sharply right back through the box.
They pick up another run in the top of the fourth, but look out. Boston is not going to be denied in the bottom of the fourth.
This is really fun. I like how this is. Playing out.
Hot shot, fair down the line past the diving Riley. That bounces up against 310. Connor Falefa trying to score. Dubon's throw will not get him. All the way down to third is Durbin. Red Sox on the board.
Falafel.
Chad Durbin.
That's right.
One of the worst hitters in Major League Baseball. RBI double.
So we get through the fifth, and then it gets to the fifth, and we go to the fifth, and then Tolley goes, and they pull him 4 2/3 rather, and he has thrown 94 pitches. He's had to work hard. They bring in Guerrero. He gets out of the inning, and then all heck breaks loose in the top of the fifth.
And the 3-2.
Sixth.
And he walks in a run. Harris will score on ball 4. Red Sox walking 3 in a row. Yastrzemski off the bench. Picks up the RBI. 3-2 Atlanta.
Yeah, Greg Weissert, not good.
So the bases are jammed, and your boy, the injured kid, whose cards I have that were at once very, very valuable and now are not as valuable, comes to the plate.
There's the drive. High and deep. Back it goes. Grand slam. Felt like a matter of time with him. And Weiser gives up the bomb. 4th career grand slam for Ronald Acuna Jr.
And then that was that. And then they scored some more runs. And then I left it at the top of the 9th. I left.
I can't believe you lasted, even though you got there late. I can't believe you lasted that long.
Well, it's not like, first of all, I had really good seats. You can get seats there real cheap, especially for like a day game during the week. Yeah. So it was, I couldn't believe how good the seats were. And then, you know, and then plus the fans coming up to me. It's a whole thing.
That's
I'm
right.
taking pictures with fans.
Yeah.
I mean, they need me there. But I mean, you're assuming that I'm like they're like living and dying by the Red Sox, and that them losing is like devastating to me. I'm just kind of there because I like being at day games at Fenway.
Well, you
like watching.
You just
baseball.
like watching baseball,
right?
Yeah.
And so I liked seeing Acuna. Yeah. I liked seeing Albies. I liked, there's guys that I don't see very often that I like to see. So that was more of the reason why I was there. So, no, the Grand Slam didn't make me want to leave.
Okay.
Yeah. It would have made you want to leave.
Yes,
not me.
that's correct.
Any of the proposed meetups actually happen? Was it Ben who called in yesterday and said he was going to come find you?
I had a disguise on. So I didn't, maybe he didn't see me. I was a little surprised Nesson didn't put me on the broadcast.
Yeah, Tom Caron basically promised you that when we talked to him.
Yeah, he probably thought that Nesson, then it would piss off EEI because they were showing a superstar in the stands.
Did you hook up with TC? Did you see Danny Roach?
I'm not positive where Tom Caron is during the games. Is he in the building?
So yeah, he is. I don't know where that desk is. I think it's out beyond the bleachers, behind the bullpen in that building there at the top. I think that's where they hold the postgame show.
Okay, I don't even know what that building is, so I don't even know what you're talking about. So I don't know where he is.
I think it was toward the end of last season. I saw him at a game, and it was up on the owner's suite level. So he was probably in there pressing the flesh in one of the suites or something, and I bumped into him on the concourse up there.
I'm not positive he would know who I was if I met him. Like, he knows who I am. Obviously, he does interviews on this show. I don't know if he knows what I look like or anything.
It was the same way when I saw him, and I went up and introduced myself because, well, yeah, you know who he is because you see him all the time, but I wouldn't expect him to know either one of us by sight.
Right. Yeah, so I wouldn't be under the assumption that he knew who I was. So,
all right. Well, there you go. Red Sox end up losing this series to the Braves. Remarkably, take a game after you thinking was quite the opposite. Maybe they would win 1, 2, or even 3 against the Twins last week, and instead got swept by them. If there was a sweep to be had, you would think the Braves would come in here and take care of business in all 3. So they salvage 1 win of this set.
1-5 on the homestand.
Not great.
No.
Not great.
9-19.
And they're on the road to Cincinnati this afternoon.
Cleveland. Atlanta was going to Cincinnati. Yeah, Cleveland. They play Cleveland. Brian Bayo, it's his turn to start, but they're not going to start him. Well, they'll have an opener pitch for him, and then he will come in inning number 2 tonight. That is the plan.
Gotcha.
And Garrett Whitlock to the injured list. Fred, you were saying the bullpen is bad. One of the 2 good guys in the bullpen is now unavailable to them. He hurt his knee because they played in the rain on Sunday. He slipped on the mound, hurt his knee. MRI came back clean. The team said, he's just a little sore. It'll only be a couple of days. Well, they placed him on the injured list yesterday, so he's out for a couple of weeks now.
Is Weissert the opener?
No, Weissert pitched yesterday. Weissert was the one who gave up the grand slam.
No, but is he usually...
Moran is usually
Moran
the
is the opener. I know the opener pitched yesterday. My bad.
Moran usually starts. I don't know if they pitch him back-to-back days, but he's usually the guy who opens for Bayo.
Okay.
All right. Going to the NBA, Western Conference Finals, Oklahoma City Thunder, a chance to close things out last night, but they would have to do it in San Antonio. And they would have to do better than, I don't know, letting Victor Wembanyama go off for 20 points in the first half and allowing a 20-0 run in the third quarter, Wembanyama decided, you know what, enough is enough. You can double team me. I'm all done with this.
Spurs with the ball, leading at 6-2. Wembanyama, 3 more. Oui. Victor Wembanyama, 2-2 from downtown. A quick timeout for Mark Dagnall and the Thunder. As the Spurs have started 3 of 3 from behind the line in game number 6.
Yes,
you want that guy or the Thunder Moneyball guy? Which one do you want in the finals?
I would have wee before Thunder Moneyball. Thunder Moneyball is obsessive and weird.
Okay.
Like wee. I don't like anything that every time they score that you say something, it's really hacky, and I don't think real broadcasters do that. Certainly nor I don't think they've done that. But Thunder Moneyball jamming that in
Thunder Moneyball.
That's like too tough to Thunder Moneyball. It's like wee is just yeah, it's just 2 syllables.
Yeah,
that's way easier than Thunder Moneyball. It's 5 syllables.
Yep.
Oh, and cha-ching, so it's 7 syllables. That's too much to fit in.
No, it's 8 cha-ching, Thunder Moneyball, because you got the A in there as well.
Yeah, another Thunder. Yeah, so it's 8.
It does have a cadence to it, but it's still so irritating.
No, it doesn't have a cadence to it because he goes cha-ching, another Thunder Moneyball. Like it doesn't. He has to jam it in.
Yeah.
It actually does not flow at all. That's part of the reason it's so weird. It's like he's literally just jamming it in.
All right, so wee it is. Yes.
Very fluent in French.
Yeah. He was pretty good last night.
He was pretty good last night. The Spurs would outscore, as I said, the Oklahoma City Thunder by nearly 20 in the third quarter, and Wembanyama got some time on the bench to even rest up, come out in the fourth.
That is a plus 31-point difference, and they're up by 23. Castle to Wemby up top, one-hand slam with the right hand, and a Methodist Healthcare assist between Area 51. 28 for Wembanyama, 9 dimes for Steph Castle.
I can't.
I have no idea what that means.
Area 51 is aliens.
So that must be his other nickname for Wembanyama.
It's all too clever for me. I can't even decipher.
I didn't know.
Which is what you want out of a play-by-play guy, is him getting extraordinarily clever. That's good.
I have no idea. But I do know that we now have a Game 7 in the Western Conference Finals. Knicks sitting back, loving every second of this. Now, I don't know how you love watching either Shai Gilgeous-Alexander go off one night and then watching Victor Wembanyama go off the next night. That part you're probably not thrilled about, but the fact that these two teams continue to push each other and beat each other up, and all the while you get to rest and wait, not a bad thing for the Knicks.
I mean, it's not like these two teams are going to play and then they have one day off and then they're going to play the Knicks. Whoever wins this series gets 3 or 4 days off too. And they don't start until Wednesday. And now the Knicks have an injury to deal with, which, it's to a bench guy, but it could be key considering their opponent. Mitchell Robinson has a broken pinky finger on his right hand. And the online doctors seem to think if he doesn't need surgery, it's over a week. And if he does, he's probably out for the series. So, I mean, regardless of who the Knicks play, you have good big men to contend with. I mean, if you play Oklahoma City, you have 2 of them. And then, of course, you have Wembanyama to deal with if you play San Antonio. So losing Mitchell Robinson could be significant.
So there it is. Game 7
tomorrow night.
Saturday
I thought they'd wait until Sunday. But tomorrow night, apparently.
So I didn't know either way. I was thinking it would be Sunday. That seems like a very NBA thing to do. But no, they will do it Saturday night.
No, they're popping it on Saturday night at 8 when everybody is watching.
Okay, a week from Saturday.
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
Oh, no. But when's the finals start?
Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right, my bad. All right, we'll be back in just a moment. Here are the headlines. It's never changed. It's the same thing over and over and over and over. It's just never good. It wasn't funny the first time.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub.
For nearly 30 years, ESPN was the host broadcast partner for the Spelling Bee, for the National Spelling Bee. This was something I remember seeing in the mid-'90s. And Well, this is odd that it's on ESPN, but it kind of made sense. You know, there was a competition.
Ham.
It was.
You can't think you're making me hungry. Who cares?
And you would have the inherent drama of it and the competition. So it left ESPN a few years ago, but they've still held on to some of the aspects of that culture. Mina Kimes was the host of the Spelling Bee yesterday. And if you want drama, you got it yesterday. 9 rounds in the Scripps National Spelling Bee, and it came down to an East Coast, West Coast battle. An 8th grader from the West Coast versus a 7th grader from the East Coast. And I didn't know they did this. Maybe it's the first time, for all I know. They went into overtime with none of this. Can I have the definition? You know, the part of speech. No, you're just going to go as fast as you can, spell as many words as you can in 90 seconds.
Your 90 seconds will begin once I pronounce your first word, and I won't say another word until you press the button. So your first word is Taroni.
T-O-R-O-N-E.
Enthymeme.
E-N-T-H-Y-M-E-M-E.
Iguape.
I-G-U-A-P-E.
Denebola.
D-N-E-B-O-L-A.
Feidodo.
F-A-S-D-O-D-O.
Coathai.
C-Y-W-Y-D-D-A-U.
This went out. Both of them. So that was Shrey.
Those are English words?
That is Shrey Parekh going up against Ishan Gupta.
Your first word is Taroni.
T-E-R-R-O-N-E.
Enthymeme.
E-N-T-H-Y-M-E-M-E.
Iguape.
I-G-U-A-P-E.
I mean, so 90 seconds each. And finally, you have to have a winner.
The spell-off results are in. Shrey, during the spell-off, you correctly spelled a total of 32 words.
In 90 seconds? Oh, my God.
Ishan, you correctly spelled a total of 25 words, and that means that Shrey, you are the 2000.
Shrey Parekh from Rancho Cucamonga, California. 32 words spelled correctly in 90 seconds.
And then you just write your own ticket. I mean, nothing translates better to success than that ability to spell.
I agree.
And really having your parents standing over you, torturing you into that.
Aqua.
I never did that to you, Nicholas.
Hassa Sowaki.
I was hands off. I let you grow yourself. And my punishment.
Po-ag.
Can you spell this? Estranged. N-I-C-K.
What do you think the winner gets for winning the National Scripps Spelling Bee? It is a cash prize.
$75.
No. $50,000 cash prize. A trophy known as the Scripps Cup. A medal. $2,500 additionally from Merriam-Webster, $1,000 in flight credits from Delta.
Wow.
And $400 worth of reference works from Encyclopedia Britannica.
So that's almost like 50 cents a minute it's spent studying those words.
Who cares? $1,000 in flight credits. That'll be good.
When I was in elementary school, I was really good at spelling in 2nd grade, just not in a school-wide spelling bee, but they do it in English class. And the first time I ever lost, I cried. It was the first time that I ever felt failure. I was moved to tears, and the teacher made fun of me for crying.
What word did you lose on? Testosterone?
Oh, that's not nice.
Manliness?
That's not nice at all. What are you doing?
The word that I lost on was I wouldn't spell it because I felt it racist. It was the early 80s.
Goodness.
I said I will remove myself for this competition rather than spell that. Because we were doing Huck Finn at the time.
You're right. It was a Huck Finn themed spelling bee.
No. And I said I won't spell it.
All right. Sad note here. Wallach is mentioned in the headlines. Claude Lemieux, who I didn't realize he won 4 Stanley Cups.
He's part of that Patrick Waugh Colorado team, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. He was part of the big rivalry between. He was the guy who took the shot at Draper. Then when they played them the next time, McCarty went after him and he turtled, and McCarty was beating him up when he was turtling on the ice. Yeah. That was. You could make the argument that for that span of time, that Red Wings Colorado rivalry, well, certainly for that span of time, was the best rivalry in sport. And you could almost make for a short rivalry of like 4 years, that might be the greatest rivalry in hockey history. Because, I mean, it was so violent and they hated each other so much.
It's in the conversation. I mean, and you know, to your point, Fred, I despised Claude Lemieux as the player, and the fact when he did turtle when Darren McCarty tried to make him face the music the following season after he broke Draper's jaw, that stuff.
I think he actually, in fairness, turtled after the Draper hit, and then he fought McCarty. He did step up and fight him at the beginning of the next season when they met.
Okay.
I think that's actually how it went down, because I think people were giving Lemieux credit for taking the beating.
I'm trying to think of another hockey rivalry, because I have a full memory of that, the Colorado-Detroit stuff, and the anger that was back and forth. Bruins and Canadiens in the 70s, but that was one-way traffic. The Canadiens always beat the Bruins because that was legendary stuff back then.
And again, not to discredit anything like that, I don't have, the firsthand recollection of stuff from the 70s. That one, though, I think a lot of us can relate to, because those games were must watch. Like, holy crap, what are these two teams going to get up to tonight?
Well, they were two of the best teams in hockey, and they hated each other, and the games were extraordinarily violent, like real violence, like Donnybrook, real fights, like really trying to hurt people. I mean, Lemieux crushed Draper's face. Like, Draper had to have all this microsurgery. He was out for a really, really long time.
Yep.
So it was a brutal, cheap hit into the boards, and that sparked the Donnybrook. And then back then, you fought the next time you put your lines out to fight. In Colorado, to their credit, put Lemieux out, and McCarty came out for the Red Wings, and he took his beating. So he did do that.
But yes, he did die yesterday, an apparent suicide. And apparently just a few days before, he was the torchbearer before Game 3 at the Eastern Conference Final at the Bell Center. Yeah. So he wasn't, in total isolation, but you can only imagine, what was behind this. Is it an instance of CTE, or had he been dealing with other stuff? But dark day for the Canadiens family and the entire hockey community. Jeff Molson, the Canadiens owner, said. And gave a lot of praise to Claude Lemieux, and just part of that whole era of hockey. And as much as you despised him, as a player, even I was sad when I heard that yesterday.
Of course, I mean, and he was a great player, and he was just on the other end, and I'm sure everyone in Colorado loved him. So it's just one of those things. It's just you love him if you have him, you hate if you don't have him. No, it's never. You always feel really bad when someone is tortured in that way. Of course. It's because it's not just the end result. It's everything that led up to it. It had to have been a lot of misery, which is you don't wish on anyone. All right. Bert Breer is going to be joining us. He reached out to Adam, half-cocked.
That's right.
Before he even knew what was going on. And Hardy made a good point that we have to ask him about. And
half-cocked, he was probably half in the bag.
Bert.
Kicking back his Busch Light drafts.
Smoking Stogs.
Yeah. It felt good.
Really sucking on that stove. Wait, play it again? Yeah, all right. Okay, maybe you can leave. All right, we'll be back in just a moment.
I felt good.